pacey, 143 k an hour. Just caught Shakib on the crease a little bit. He's bowled with good pace. Good areas also. Give it with 13 runs in the 5th over. He picked up no wicket. That's key. He's got the pipe, but it's a no-smoking venue. So I don't think there's any backer in that one. He's just pretending. End of the over, that's 29 gone, 109 for 3. Breakfast is bora Facebook এর সাথে all put together. Lunch এ full plate latest video আর dessert এ non-stop music. আর যেখানেই হোক, ইন্টারনেটে no dieting. সপ্তাহে 7 দিন অরবিট হেলথি। ইন্টারনেট ব্যবহারে যারা একদমই ডায়েটিং পছন্দ করেন না, তাদের জন্য এখন 2 জিবি মাত্র 129 টাকায় 7 দিনের জন্য বাঙালি। এখন সবার পছন্দের সেন্টার ফুড পাওয়া যাচ্ছে রেগুলার প্যাকের পাশাপাশি আকর্ষণীয় বিশেষ প্যাকে। বাংলাদেশের উল্লাসের সবচেয়ে জনপ্রিয় চুইংগাম সেন্টার ফুড। দেশের বৃহত্তম স্যাটেলাইট টাউনের দৃঢ়তায় আনোয়ার ইসমাইল। Job for his skipper, changing the commentary. It's Ricky Ponting and Ian Bishop. What a shot that was. Use of the feet, Dagger on the half volley. Stayed leg side of the ball and helped himself to a maximum over extra cover. Just about the shot of the day so far. First boundary off the bowling of Travis Head. He's been very economical so far into his 8th over, number 24. Goes again, does Tammin. It's a bigger hit. Terrific shot. Going up in the gears now. Tammin Iqbal, the time the innings has come. The 30th over. Down he comes. First one over extra cover. Great use of the feet. Great swing of the bat. The second one even bigger. 25 rows back. Turn there. Head. Ian Bishop to the commentary box. Just a little bit of turn on that last delivery. Certainly not that one. Big hit over long off. Goes again. There's a man out there. It's not going to carry. Didn't carry on the breeze. Outside edge. So Tammin's made his mind up that he's going to go after Travis Head from now on. Adam Zampa hasn't been spotted so far into the 30th. No bowling over here for the Australians. No leg spin.
Given it. Revealed it. He was down the track. Okay, the front looks fine. We go on to the front one. The front on a hotspot. Okay, let's go for ball tracking then, please. Okay, Nigel, with ball tracking, pitching us, umpire's call, hitting the wickets, stay with your decision.
Well, very, very good decision. Nigel Long, Shakib, Al Hassan is on his way. LBW Head for 29. Gutsy decision, but a right decision. A very, very good decision. At 4 for 122. এবার লাইফে মারুন ছক্কা। 1 নম্বর নেটওয়ার্কে অবিশ্বাস্য ফাটাফাটি স্মার্টফোন 3999 টাকায় মাইক্রোম্যাক্স এবং 2945 টাকায় লাভা, সাথে আকর্ষণীয় ইন্টারনেট অফার। সেই বাইজুস স্মার্ট আজ রাতারাতি আওয়াজ দিয়ে এই আছি ফাটাফাটি। চলো বন্ধু, চলো।
আসছি, কাল তাড়াতাড়ি এসো।
খুব ময়লা হয়েছে তাই না?
আর অনেক দুর্গন্ধ আছে ম্যানেজার সাহেব। চিন্তা নেই, বাসায় গিয়ে ধুয়ে দিচ্ছি, দাও।
এত ময়লা আর দুর্গন্ধ দূর করতে তো দ্বিগুণ কষ্ট হবে না?
দ্বিগুণ কষ্ট তো হবে, কিন্তু তার জন্য অন্য কেউ আছে।
অন্য কেউ? কে?
নতুন হুইল টুইন ওয়ান। এতে আছে হাজার লেবুর মতো শক্তি, যা কাপড়কে করে গভীর থেকে পরিষ্কার ও সুবাসিত। নতুন হুইল টুইন ওয়ান।
ঘরের চালের স্থায়ী সমাধান আনোয়ার সিমেন্ট শীট। টেকে যুগ যুগ, খরচও অনেক কম, ভীষণ মজবুত, সহজে ভাঙে না। আনোয়ার সিমেন্ট শীট, সব সিজনেই ফিট।
Shabir Rahman. Last ball of the over. Off and running straight away. 15 off the over and the wicket. 124 for 4.
চেয়ারম্যান সাহেব, কারখানার জন্য জায়গাটা বেশ ভালো, কিন্তু কিন্তু আমি এখানে দক্ষ স্মার্ট ম্যানেজার কই পাবো?
এক্সকিউজ মি স্যার, প্লিজ ডোন্ট জাজ আ বুক বাই ইটস কভার।
নতুন ঋণ সাদা ও রঙিন কাপড়কে রাখে নতুনের মতো উজ্জ্বল। নতুন ঋণ থাকুন উজ্জ্বল সব সময়। অনেক বন্ধু, বেশি ফান আর অনেক বেশি শেয়ারিং এর জন্য এখন এয়ারটেলে 179 টাকায় 4 জিবি ইন্টারনেট, বন্ধুদের নাম্বার 1 নেটওয়ার্ক। আসলে মানুষ আজ যে সবাই, আর আসল মানুষের দেশে রিয়েল ম্যান।
Cummins. Ricky. Such a brave decision by the umpire in real time.
It was. It's a brave decision, you're right, but it's also a very good one. There's been we saw one in the Australian summer, didn't we? With Steve Smith at the whacker of all places, advancing down the wicket in a test series against Sri Lanka. He was a long way down, as was Shakib here. But it's a good decision. Thought about it. Thought, did it pitch in line? Did it hit him in line? Was it going on to hit the stumps? And he was right on both. Good breakthrough as well, that for the Australians. Shakib was starting to look very comfortable at the crease. It's a big appeal, very good appeal, and a successful appeal, Travis said. Loves taking wickets as most batting all-rounders do. Pat Cummins been impressive today as well. I'm sure you've been impressed with what you've seen from him. He's into his 6th over now, 1 for 14. He's bowled quick. He's misfilled a backward point. Maxwell. Just a single down to third man, but he's bowled fast. His pace has been around that high 88, 89 miles an hour. Length has been on the short side. He's used his bouncer really well. He's also got good changes of pace. Pat Cummins bowls good slower balls. Good Yorker. This should be Rahman's ODI career, best of 65, averaging nearly 29. Short again from Cummins. Targeted that thigh pad rib area. Tamming quite a bit today of Australia. See Tammany bowls 2 sixes last over. Great use of the feet. Beautiful big long swing of the bat. You can see the Bangladeshi crowd in the background up out of their seats, loving what they're seeing. Tamin once again played a brilliant knock against England just a few days ago, 128 in that innings. The cornerstone once again today for Bangladesh, 70 not out at the moment.
Just as he missed high Steve Smith. Asking the keeper as well, and I think he's convinced now, but batsman barely got out of his stance.
It was a very short delivery. So if it was going to hit the stumps, it must have stayed down quite dramatically. Still see a bit of conversation between the Australian fieldsmen out there. You're right, it's cross seam delivery. Cummins stayed down, but it's cannon into his thigh pad. Not truly going over the top of the stumps. Decision in the end from the Australians not to review that one.
It's fantastic energy from the young bowler. 127 for 4.
আঙ্কেল তোমার আঙ্কেল তো মাথা ঘুরে পড়ে গেছে বাবা। কি বলেন? আচ্ছা আমি এখন দেখছি।
এমন আলোকিত মানুষগুলোর জন্য আজও একটা নতুন দিনের স্বপ্ন দেখা যায়। এদেরই জন্য রবি নিয়ে এলো বাংলাদেশের প্রথম ইসলামিক মোবাইল প্যাকেজ নূর রবি। Dual selfie camera. Oppo F3. Cheer for cricket with selfie expert. Oppo camera phone. জনগণী দেশ, সমৃদ্ধ বাংলাদেশ, আরো সেন্ট। Here at the Oval, 127 for 431 overs gone. Travis Head is out of the attack and Josh Hazelwood is back. Starting to play a few more shots now, Tamim.
There's a good bit of work there from Matthew Wade as well. Under edge from Tammin. On the charge again to Hazelwood, who's pushing up into a very stiff breeze. Outstanding in his first spell. Hazelwood, 6 overs, 1 for 21. Thought his line and length was a lot better, a lot more consistent today than certainly was in game 1. Back to his old self. Hitting a length that's going to challenge the top of the stumps, around the knee roll, top of the pad sort of length of the batsman. That's where he's at his most dangerous. That sort of length right there. That's what he's been known for and touted as being able to do for a long time now, Josh Hazelwood. International career the last couple of years really starting to blossom. One of those guys, Bish, that you look up at the speed gun, he's just over 80 miles an hour, but when you're out there facing him, it feels like he's a lot quicker than that. He's a big guy, 6'6", bowls that length where you're not comfortable going forward. A lot of balls hit high on the splice of the bat, like you in your heyday actually. A lot of guys jumping on the front foot to you when you were running it off the long run-up.
So with regards to what happened at Steve Smith's comments about the bowling after the first game, would he have been instrumental in the reassessment plans, or would it have been the bowling coach? Would it have been a collective? What would you have done as captain?
I listened to Hazelwood talk this morning as well. It sounded like it was a real directive from the coaches, the bowling coach, to try and pitch the ball up in game 1. I think everyone's expected that this white ball is going to swing, and we've been talking about it's just not swinging much. So Hazelwood's not noted as an out-and-out swing bowler anyway. Well played. Pushed for 2. That won't get there. Wade's cutting it back just to 1. And to be fair, you don't need all 3 of your fast bowlers trying to do it. Mitchell Stark's always going to run in and try and pitch it up and try and swing that new ball. Let your bowlers stick to their strengths and do what they do well. Hazelwood's had great success doing that. Sticking to what his strengths are, bowling back of a length or a good length, challenging the outside edge of the right-handers or left-handers bat, but also challenging the top of the stumps.
So then how quickly, Ricky, as a leader and as a bowler, do you make that assessment that, hey, things are not happening here? Adam Zampa is playing. He's not going to bowl 10 overs today because someone else obviously is going well. How quickly do you reassess as captain on the field and alter?
Well, captain and bowler, I think Hazelwood did that well in game 1. I think after these first couple of overs when the ball didn't really swing much and he got away from his strengths, I think we then saw him go back, delivery, trying to assess the conditions as quickly as they possibly could. Got comfortable with the cross seam one early on, and as we know, went on to take 6 wickets. Short. And the thigh pad should just be 1 leg by. Will be. It's 32 over on. 4 for 130 Bangladesh.
সুপার স্লো ইন্টারনেট ছেড়ে 1 নম্বর নেটওয়ার্কে আসুন। মাত্র 31 টাকায় 250 মেগাবাইট ইন্টারনেট।
হাতে দেশের 1 নম্বর নেটওয়ার্ক
গ্রামীণ ফোন। আজ আমার গোটা দেশের বিশ্বাস আমার উপর, আর আমার বিশ্বাস কিনলের উপর। এই রমজানে বিশ্বাস রাখো কিনলেতে। কিনলের ওয়াটার কোকা কোলা পরিবারের এক বিশ্বাসযোগ্য সদস্য।
Gone a little bit darker, a little bit cooler. Pat Cummins will continue. Another good delivery. I suppose, Ricky, the other part of my question that I asked is, you've picked Adam Zampa. It's not a criticism. It's just he's come in, and all of a sudden something has happened on the field with the bowling, and it says to Steve Smith, I'm not going to give 10 overs to my frontline spinners. Something is working out differently.
Yeah, well, he obviously went to Travis Head first today. 2 left-handers were at the crease at the time, which I think is the reason that he went to the right arm. I was going to try and spin the ball away from the outside edge. Shot. Very, very good shot. You can see there the Australians are broad in the leg gully. Numbers is around the wicket, trying to target that thigh pad rib area of Tammin. He's having none of that. He's moved inside the line, helped it on its way. Beautiful shot. You see him back in his crease, inside the line of the ball. Almost technique pull shot there. Tammin Iqbal moves on to 75. Going to stay there. That leg gully's going to stay in position. Cummins in again. Short again. Tammin advances. Cramped up. Hits it on the splice of the bat. Yeah, so going back to your point about Zampa not having bowled yet, I'm a little bit surprised as well. From the 33rd over in the innings, they make this big decision, Australia, change their team from game 1 to game 2. They play on a surface they think is going to favour the leg spin of Zampa, but it hasn't spun much at all so far, has it? That might be the other thing in the back of Skipper Smith's mind. Slower ball. Long way across the stumps again, Tammin. Just runs off the face down to fine leg for the single. The other thing with Adam Zampa is he's not a big turner of his leg spinner. So as we saw with Imran Tahir the other day, guys like that end up being very good as well. They say Zampa can bowl over the wicket, use a bit of angle. He's got a good wrong and good top spinner. Good one out the front of the hand that sort of skids across the left-handed batsman. Been warming up for about 15 overs. He's trying to do anything he can to the captain, just get in the captain's eye. Hard back at the point. Now it's Mitchell Stark. It's one. It's got very dark very quickly here in the oval. So the lights are just starting to warm up. A lot of rain been forecast for this area today. Well, the good thing that we've had so far is that the forecast seems to be getting later and later. The rain was scheduled early for about 2 o'clock, then got pushed back to 4 or 5 o'clock. We heard recently that it might be back to as late as 8 o'clock, but it's certainly darkened off a lot in the last 10 or 15 minutes, which is not a good sign.
136 for 4.
ব্রেকফাস্টে কড়া ফেসবুক এর সাথে ভরপুর হোয়াটসঅ্যাপ, লাঞ্চে ফুল প্লেট লেটেস্ট ভিডিও, আর ডেজার্টে ননস্টপ মিউজিক। আর যেখানেই হোক ইন্টারনেটে নো ডায়েটিং। সপ্তাহে 7 দিন ভরপেট ব্রাউজিং। ইন্টারনেট ব্যবহারে যারা একদমই ডায়েটিং পছন্দ করেন না, তাদের জন্য এখন 2 জিবি মাত্র 129 টাকায় 7 দিনের জন্য বাঙালি। আসলে মানুষ হাঁটছে সবাই, আর আসল মানুষের দেশে রিয়েল ম্যাঙ্গো ড্রিঙ্ক সেজা। I've got you. Watch out. I've got you. TBS Apache Metro Edition. True Blue Races.
5 centuries since the 2015 World Cup for Tamim Iqbal. 5 of 9. It's been in a rich vein of form. 4 overs left to start. He Hazelwood in his 8th. Cummins has 3 more. How do you rotate that, Ricky?
I think you'll definitely want Stark to bowl right at the death. You probably think Stark would probably bowl 48 and 50. Hazelwood, he likes to bowl out before the final overs. He's a great Yorker bowler. Hazelwood has got great variations like the others. Charged again, hit hard, a bit of work from Adam Zampa at mid-on. Very aggressive here, Taman Iqbal. Seems to get himself tied down a lot in the middle of his innings, though. He doesn't rotate the strike particularly well, does he? He's got lots, he's got all the shots, big shots. One way he can improve his game, I think, is to be able to face less stop balls in his innings. Especially in those first 10 or 15 overs where, yes, he's going to hit the boundaries. He's going to hit lots of boundaries through the course of his innings. If he can take 10 or 15 dot balls off that total at the end of each game, he's a very good bowler. Off the splice again. It's going to fall short once again. In a number of those today from the Australians, they've had a go at Taman with the short ball. Been cramped up quite a lot. We saw England attacking with the short ball a lot as well in game 1. There's been a few of those that have hit. He's got cramped up, high on the bat, almost a bit late on it. But fortune's gone with him so far. Everything's landed in the gap.
Typical field with mid-on, mid-off up in these middle overs. I find out if with the amount of risk he started taking, Taman, is that the correct way to go now, given the position of the innings?
Well, it's his natural way of play, I guess. I think you have to stay to the way that you would normally play. We've seen him use his feet a lot and try and hit the ball hard down the ground. I think what he's trying to do, Bish, this is the point we made the other day about how bowlers now bowl in these middle overs. You know, you get the mid-on, mid-off up. So Hazelwood is going to run in, bang the ball in, and make it really difficult for these batsmen to hit him back down the ground. Here we go again. That length there is hard, very hard to hit hard back down the ground. All rotated though, worked into the leg side. But I think it's really important now for Bangladesh as well that Taman, having been out there for 97 balls, 78 not out, he's set. He has to look to bat right through. The guy that comes in now, yes, he's rotated well. Should be he's 7 off 11, but he also needs to look to find the fence. That takes the boundary scoring pressure off the set batsman. You think of the worst case scenario here. If Taman wants to get out, I wouldn't think they get anywhere near that 250, 260 from total. Full shot and fine leg. Just one.
কষ্ট পাইলাম